New York State, incredible place, a center of fashion, technology, media. What am I missing? The
Mark Halperin.
arts. I live here. There's so much in New York State and New York City. It is an embarrassment that our mayor is Mayor Adams and our governor is Governor Hochul. That is changing soon with election for mayor this year and election for governor next year. One of the people who thinking of running for mayor of New York City is Mike Lawler. I mean, for governor of New York State is Mike Lawler, a Republican who's appeared on two-way. Another Democrat, Richie Torres, also appeared on two-way and will be on two-way tonight, tomorrow evening. What do these two gentlemen have in common besides the fact that they're House members aspiring to run for governor of New York? They both had star turns in the media in the last news cycle. First, here is Congressman Lawler on some CNN show that's supposed to be funny. Typically, I don't believe it is, but this is funny. Roll tape.
Donald Trump lives by one song. It was a Beach Boys hit back in the day. Aruba, Jamaica, Panama, I'm gonna take you. Bermuda, Bahama, Greenland, come home to your mama. Key Largo, Toronto, Trudeau, why don't we go? Off the Mediterranean Sea, there's a place called Gaza-Lago. That's where we've gotta go to get some USAID.
Did you write that?
I did.
You did.
I'm supposed to prepare a song because, honey,
We can freestyle.
All right, that was Lawler. Now here is Richie Torres this morning on CNBC's fabled Squawk Box endorsing Andrew Cuomo, his ally, to be mayor of New York City, even though Cuomo hasn't even announced yet. Roll that.
Well, look, I mean, Andrew Cuomo is a common sense Democrat who represents.
That's an oxymoron.
Well, no, it's not, because most Democrats do have common sense. And for me, the two most important virtues in politics are competence and courage. And Andrew Cuomo has the competence to run New York City in a moment of crisis, and he has the courage to stand up to the extremes of American politics, whether it's the far right or the far left. You know, there's a mayoral candidate who openly identifies with the Democratic Socialist of America, which celebrated the mass murder of Jews on October 7th. And so when it comes to confronting political extremism in New York, when it comes to confronting the crisis of crime, we need not a nice guy, but a tough guy like Andrew Cuomo.
Is this an endorsement of Governor Cuomo or an indictment of Mayor Adams? Many people are able to have pretty solid comebacks in politics. The further we get removed from, I don't even remember. I remember some of what it was, but I also remember as a governor, he was pretty well thought of in terms of just being of operations, of being, you know, there's I think a little bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
For how he was as a governor versus the current governor.
Dan, who will be the next elected mayor of New York City and the next elected governor of New York State?
Andrew Cuomo will be the next mayor, and I think it'll be a great race between Richie Torres and Mike Lawler for the next governor of New York. And I hope it's Richie Torres, and I wonder if Andrew would endorse Richie.
Oh, in a New York minute. Sean. Next mayor, next governor.
It sounds like I'm a little out of my wheelhouse on New York politics, but I will tell you, everything that I can pick up sounds like Cuomo is pretty much a shoo-in to be the next mayor. And I'm really high on Mike Lawler. I think that he's done really well in a swing district. He knows how to raise money. He knows how to work on the media. I mean, Lee Zeldin did an absolute job in paving the way to make this possible. And I think that Lawler could ride right in the path that he started to plow. And I feel, depending on the right environment, I think if there's a Republican that can win statewide right now, it's Mike Lawler.